All right, we are back with Great Britain on day number 7, and you can see how our empire is expanding. We have benefited from our enemies in the sense that many of them have dropped out, and others don't seem to be playing very hard. And that was against 2 large coalitions. I think it's the reason why is because Sky Badger brings up in one of his videos that if you play so well, you can demoralize other players into thinking you're just dumping gold, and people don't want to compete against gold players because it's in essence cheating. But no gold spent here, just great tactics and great use of the British fleet. So, seeing where we are from our last update, we expanded from Norway into Sweden, almost have taken over that country, and just maxing out light tank production. That's what Great Britain is best at. Also, we have moved our units finally from Belgium and in a drive into France's heart. France is the first large opponent we're taking on instead of skirting around peripheral non-player countries like we have been doing. We wiped out the French fleet that was stationed here in the north of France. We are going to take this ship cluster and work them all around the coast, take out all resistance. In fact, let's do that now, starting down here. You can see my attack line here, blew through Paris. We're going to blow all the way down to Marseille and then come back up France the other side. Germany is still playing. They are my main competition on this map. I know it's going to come down to us too. Looking down here in Africa, you can see that we've landed in the north of France because France has a lot of production here in the north along the coast. We're going to attack there. We've landed on the west coast of Africa. We're attacking over here. I've got infantry moving up here. Armor moving up here. We have militia. The militia that successfully attacked Yemen is now moving into, Oman is now moving into Djibouti. I have armored units that are almost done taking over Saudi Arabia. They're now going to move into Iraq when they're finished. These units in the Holy Land, Jerusalem, that were waiting around the whole game, I actually put them into action into Syria with the help of the fleet that was stationed here, wiped out all units within range of the coast. Looking back down here in Africa again, we have a tank unit going to take undefended Madagascar. India's a really slow player, or they have quit, so that one commando unit I had, I was able to take practically all of Tibet before they died. Now I'm sending in light tanks, which aren't the best in the mountains, but that's what Burma's producing. And so at level 3, we should be able to just barge our way through and finish off Tibet. Looking down here at French Indochina, we've got 3 tank units taking the whole country. The only resistance is in Saigon, an infantry and a commando, and we're going to bypass them for now, finish them off last. Hong Kong, still untouched, fortified, protected by a fleet. Australia has taken some of the Dutch East Indies, as you can tell over here and here, but they're not anything to worry about. Probably just defeat them in victory points and bypass them entirely, or I could destroy them. I have an armored unit and a recon car going to take France's islands here in the South Pacific. When they're finished taking those, we're going to take France's 4 final islands over here. Heading over to Central America, it's taken me 2 tank units. One died, but I was able to sweep through, getting all these capitals for the cash bonuses and all these victory points. Really just fighting militia units. Easy victories. something Mexico should have taken. Looking here at the Caribbean, we've now just finished taking over Cuba, and I have an infantry unit taking France's 2 islands. That infantry unit departed from Paramaribo. And coming down here in southern South America, the Falkland Islands are still there, protected by that destroyer. The Argentinian player is awake, but really slow. So that sums up all the action since I've last checked in. Everything's going well. This is how you should play Great Britain.